Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Saturday night game of D&D. Tonight we are back with the Gooey Re-Incarnate, since we have a full house, and I'd like to have everybody at the table when I kill them. To try to make it through the adventure. Before we jump into tonight's episode, I do want to give my typical shout-outs. Yes?
That's Carlos talking, sorry.
Ah, okay, my bad. I thought when you had a question. So before we jump into it, that nice boat you see with the running water underneath it, that's brought to you through Roll20. Roll20 allows all of us who are at several different locations in the States to get together and actually play together. It also allows us to share artwork, battle maps, and keep our players situationally aware of what's going on around them. Another shout out I'd like to give is to Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website that allows you to make custom miniatures. You can make them from anything from, what was it, 23 millimeter, about the size of a D20, to 6 inches. If you want to set one on your table as like oh, hey, that's my figure, that's my character, you can do that. You can get them with fantasy or Western or even sci fi. Any kind of posability, equipment, gear, you name it. Even do I think there's one now you can actually add the familiars, like what do we do? The companion pets and stuff that are usually on a stand by themselves. You can actually now add them to the stand with your actual character. I believe I was making a character the other day, and it allowed me to attempt to put a bird on my shoulder. That's not been available before. It allows you to move it around on the character and put it on the token wherever you would like to put it. There's a lot of different things. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to their website, go at heroforge.com, and see what they got. And, of course, you subscriber, you can turn around and make a digital version of that miniature that you can use in your digital games, like here on Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, or Foundry. Last shout out is to Gooey Cube. Gooey Cube is a world that was created several years ago by the company and expanded upon. The lore, anyway, has been expanded upon on that world by the community, such as Marcus and myself, and I believe Josh at this point in time has actually put something in the GUI world now.
I'm working on it. But yes.
But anyway, the world has grown based on the community that's grown with it. So if you hadn't had a chance to check them out, and I believe there's something I'll let Marcus throw out there at the very end of my little spiel. But go to gooeycube.com, check them out. They just released the digital for those who are part of the Kickstarter for the Tomb of Geisengax. I haven't had a chance to check and look through mine. I've been too busy with work. Let's see. But yeah, check them out. Now for our actual sponsors. We got two of them. First and foremost is W Energy. They are a good manufacturer practice certified product formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. It has no calories, no sugars, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you can get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle, a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing you with awesome content. If you use the same code ROLLHITDIE, it lets them know where you heard about them from. And if you're watching us on Twitch, a few things to take consideration there. Down below, you'll notice a little bio, a little bit about us. There are two links. The most important, of course, is Extra Life. Click on that, takes you to the website, and allows you to give to Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. The other website, of course, is to Roll Hit Die. You can go there and you can check out some of the games we've had in the past. But the claim to fame, of course, for Marcus is the shop. He's been working on that. You can get shirts, mugs, rugs, you name it. You can get throw pillows with the symbol at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, the one right behind Marcus's head, or some of the stuff from our previous games, such as our Mutants and Masterminds game and our Vampire the Masquerade game. So go to that shop, check it out, and see what's available. If you're also watching us on Twitch, down below by the chat bar, you'll notice what looks like a bubble. We call that a chaos bubble here because, of course, the more points you garner, the more chaos you can cause in our game. Lord knows my players cause enough. Well, I say my players. Everybody at this table, no matter who's running the game, likes to cause chaos. In any game they're in. In any game they're in. But we've got a way for our viewers to expand and help out with that chaos. So, collect those points and spend those points to do different things in the game. There's a list down there you can check out. You can go into anything from random dungeon items to Gooey items to Gooey rewards to inspirations, plus or minuses, you name it. One of the favorites, of course, apparently so far has been the big bad evil guy showing up when he's not really supposed to be there. So anyway, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, go for it. I think that's it as far as I am concerned. I know that Josh has a little bit of plug he likes to do, and then we'll get Marcus to do his, and then we'll jump into the game.
Yes, sir. Like you said, my name's Josh, and me and my cousin, we actually run another channel called Trailer Trash Theater, and on there we watch really bad movies, and we riff over them, kind of like riff tracks or Mystery Science Theater. We've also decided to implement wrestling into our repertoire. Also, once a month, we'll be doing whatever the big event is. Coming up March 1st, we're going to be doing Elimination Chamber. This past time we watched the Royal Rumble, which is another reason why I wasn't here last week. But we also have a website, trailertrashtheater.com. From there, you can find all of our all the past shows that we've done. You can we don't have a merch shop yet, but we're working on that. You can find all kinds of nifty little thingy-mabobs, if you will, on the website, Trailer Trash Theater. We host Roll Hit Die also on ours when we're not running reruns. So when you guys are on, we're hosting on ours also, just to give you guys, any kind of push we can. But yes, Trailer Trash Theater. We're going to be watching Never Ending Story 3 this time around. So, it's got, Jack Black with a unibrow in it as the villain.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Marcus?
Alrighty, yes. A few things. If you've been following Good Mornings ISA from Gooey Cube, you'll know that Roll Hit Die is sponsoring a giveaway for the Gloomport box set that should be released soon. In that show, you should have gotten a code word. And when we go on break, enter that code word for an extra entry to win that contest. Also, crap, what was his name? I'd like to do a shout out to Mathis Zastaway. Oh man, Mathis. Sorry about screwing up your last name there, dude. Zastawani. Uh, Dan, if you could, in Discord, I sent you a video.
All right.
We're working on a new intro video for Roll Hit Die. If you'd like to pull that up.
Fancy
and
schmancy.
All right.
Show that.
Let's see. All right. I can get it on the computer here, and then I'll put it in. Let's add a source.
A quick 13-second clip, but
Yep,
going to mix that in with another little video clips that I've been working on.
All right. I went the wrong way with that.
This is kind of chaos we like to do.
Yeah, it happens. All right, where's my downloads?
Not prep the host on, hey, you change.
Yeah, I know. So give me a moment, and I'll get that taken care of, and we will share it.
Yeah. I would have shared it sooner, but due to health reasons, I kind of forgot about it. So sorry, Mathis, but shout out to you now. He also does 3D printing for wow, my mind just went blank.
All right, I can figure it out.
Your miniatures.
What about miniatures?
He can do the STL files for if you got a 3D printer at home, print out your miniatures. He does all the sculpting and everything else.
Does he have? You have a site for him?
Unfortunately, I do not have a site for him. He's part of the Gooey Cube community. A recent member who joined probably about 2 months ago. He's down in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, apparently I've got it. So, if you Rick, I will play it again. I think that works. That actually is pretty good.
Oh, that is nice. Great job.
Fancy schmancy.
So, yeah, I'll put it.
Yeah, Mathis did the rendering and animation for this.
Great job, Mathis.
I'll put his contact information if you're interested. But yes, Gooey Cube is gone international. Mathis is from Argentina. Wait, where do you say he's from? South America. That I know for sure.
Somewhere down south.
Yeah.
Alright, so now, what have I done? Okay, can't do that.
Actually, he does.
There we go. That's what I was messing up on.
Here is his site.
You found it?
Yeah.
Where are you giving it to me at?
Oh, this is he put this in for competition they're having down there, and okay, yeah, don't worry about that link.
You sure? Because I was about to hit enter.
Yeah, this is the link to that competition.
Okay. Alright, well, once you get your buddy's link, we can put it on here, and we'll share it with the community so everybody can join in. Alright, so, I guess as far as that's concerned, don't forget if you've watched Good Morning Zalthay, remember that code word, and at break we will ask for it. I think it's good time to go ahead and jump into tonight's episode.
Oh wait, I gotta. No.
Too bad. Alright, so, I know it's been a little while, been a few weeks since we were last here. Well, would like one of you, granted, everybody seems to have plenty of gooey rewards, and I'm sure none of you want to get another one, do you?
All I remember is we finally decided to stop sidetracking the actual plot line for this campaign.
We fought a
mimic ship.
A mimic ship is what we done. Austin got stuck to it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're on our way to defeat the big bad evil guy.
Yeah.
It's the knight.
Yes.
Technically, I think we've beat most of his lieutenants over here, haven't we?
I believe
Well,
you have a few times. I think one you've had to actually fight 2 or 3 times, and he's still around.
Yeah.
For reasons.
And, I mean, two of his minions are coming back, just not in the form that they originally were in.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are on the ship. You've just finished dealing with the mimic.
Mm-hmm. I'll set up my nuclear rockets to launch as soon as we get close to the island and just blow the whole damn thing up and call it a day.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how did you make that?
We're not
With
worrying about
Uranus. I mean, uranium. My imagination.
He took 2 hamsters, some duct tape, and aluminum foil.
that. MacGyvered it.
Don't forget you need the chewing gum and the paperclip. All right, so I think you're still a little far out from getting there at this particular point in time. So, what would you guys like to do as far as on the ship's concerned?
Keep the skeletons out of the way of the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're pretty
As-
nervous every time they see him.
Yeah.
Ask the captain if those ships are normal around here, around these parts.
Oh, what do you mean by normal? That's odd.
That's all.
Okay.
I'm glad you thought it was odd too.
Yeah. I thought it was like Dread Roberts Pirates and ship or something.
I mean, there's been some undead crews that I've seen before, but I've never seen a ship that with no crew at all. Let alone one that's got the things that came off of it.
You expect any more other dangers in our route?
You're the one that chose the route, so yes, I'm expecting lots of dangers.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Look at
I mean,
us.
we are
We're
not
going to
sailing
be
away for vacation, lad. There's definitely dangerous waters ahead.
Well, we're on a mission to save not only your world, but the world we come from.
Yes, sure you are. But your gold spends the same.
And we're looking to franchise.
Yes. You could do shipments across worlds. Think of all the money you'd make.
Right. Pose across worlds. Oh.
Yes, all the money I won't be able to make because I'll be dead. I understand.
You won't be dead. This is
Oh.
all an
Don't worry.
illusion.
Yes, I'm not. I don't wish to be brought back as one of your friends either.
Don't worry. Your legend will live on. Your legend will live on. I guarantee it. I will sing your heroic deeds.
Or name a room after him.
Yeah, we'll do that.
What is his name?
We'll call it
I
the
don't-
peg-legged room.
I don't remember. I thought I told you, but it's been so many weeks ago. I can't recall if I told you or not.
What?
The name of the captain.
What's the name? What's his name?
That's what
That's what I just said. I'm looking to see if I actually gave you a name because I don't think that you guys asked until just now.
I'm looking to Curtis to see if he remembers.
Yes. He's got a name. So,
We'll call it the pegged-legged room.
who wants to try to see if they remember his name?
I'm not going to try. Rebs is going to go, hey, you.
Rev, weren't you the one that talked to him?
Yeah.
Let's see if I have it.
Now, people might confuse it if you call it the peg room. Because, I mean... But then again, they could be into it.
That's what I'm saying.
How many facepalm was that already?
I think two.
And we're 10 minutes in. All right.
Yeah, you guys are definitely above the curve today. So, does nobody remember the name?
No.
All right, Reverend, give me a history roll.
A history roll. Because the Reb's known for that. Just a second. History. History. That's not too bad. I got 4 in it.
Why don't you throw a flash of genius into that?
So 19.
Sure,
Yes.
sure. You remember his name is Captain Balamar Benson.
Balamar Benson.
Yeah.
It was the last note I wrote down. Took a little while to find it. So yes, Captain Balamar Benson is the captain of the Anne Gallant.
All right.
All right.
I will use the words of blah. That's what his name is.
Blah.
Good old blah. There you go.
Yeah, well, now we know what his pirate name will be. Captain Blah.
Captain Blarg. Blarg. All right, Captain, let's go. Yeah. Or however you make this thing go faster.
Yes, Rush is going to continue playing and
Continue playing.
playing his whatever
Okay.
he's playing right now. He's continuing with music.
Let's see. That's right.
Austin goes back up to the crow's nest.
And you guys are currently... What level are you currently?
We are
10.
10.
I thought so. I was about to say 11, but I thought it was...
No, I mean, I'll gladly take level 11.
Yeah, no. No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay.
Look at that spell.
Not yet.
I will. The Red will go just pick a corner of the ship, and he's kind of just hanging out.
I'll go to the front of the ship and, I'd board him, shoot static bolts into the water. Just to kind of scare off any potential enemies.
He's fishing. Got that redneck fishing. Throw some dynamite in the river.
Mm-hmm. I figure electrify the water around us,
Sure, why not?
What could go wrong?
Is
Not a
anybody
thing.
keeping watch or anything? Trying to keep their eye out, or you don't leave that for the crew?
I'll keep an eye out.
And I'm up in the crow's nest.
I'm just meandering.
All right, give
Around
me
the ship.
perception.
The Reverend's not looking.
The in the crow's nest, that'd be what, Austin? Give me a perception check.
A 20.
All right. So Bobus is off to the side, shooting bolts of electricity into the water, and you're kind of looking around up there, and you notice that as soon as he starts shooting bolts into the water, something dark in the water starts moving towards the boat.
Obus,
Yeah.
shoot a little more to the right.
All right, I'll shoot a little more to the right.
I'm trying to point him toward the black thing, or the
Yeah.
dark
Soon,
thing.
okay. Well, you have a 20. Well, I guess it's a 13.
Well, no, I roll with advantage on.
Yeah, you
Perception.
turn to shoot a little more to the right, and you also see what appears to be a large, dark mass moving towards the boat, or the ship, that's underneath the water.
I tell the guy beside me, hey, I think it cracked one of them big creatures are coming at us. Those deep sea creatures. You might want to tell people.
Okay.
What kind of deep sea creature are you talking about?
I point toward it.
Oh, shit. He hollers down to the... you hear him holler from the crow's nest. Captain! Contact on the port
Starboard
side. I can't remember. The port and starboard. What is it? Port
is left.
left, starboard is right. So, yes, Captain, contact starboard side. Let's get rid of this. And I guess bring up what you've attention that you've drawn. I don't think I have
Okay.
an answer for it. Maybe I do.
It's just a dolphin.
Yeah, just a dolphin.
A dire dolphin.
To dire dolphin.
Die, dolphin.
Did it put it out there or no?
No.
There it is.
That looks nasty, whatever it is. Oh my god. I just zoomed in and looked at it. Holy bejesus.
The little guy.
So yes, this is coming towards you.
It's a baby.
So let me clear this, and you guys can roll initiative.
Of
Well,
course.
since Scott and I both saw it beforehand, could we have done something?
No, it was out of range. Now, once it gets in range, you can roll initiative.
I have 120 range on this.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can fire if you want to, but it's still under the water.
Well, no, I was going to put hit dog pattern on him.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't hit him because he's, like I said, he's still under the water.
Well, no, I can put it right in front of him.
I mean, it could be worse. Last time you guys faced something like this, somebody just made the water disappear underneath it.
Yeah. All right.
I love
fine.
how you roll a 1 and you still get a 20.
Advantage. 18.
Yay.
My deck sucks, man. I mean, if I wasn't rolling with advantage, I'd be like in the tens all the time.
Okay.
Okay, so it's rolling your advantage, but not showing that it's rolling advantage. Is that what's going on there?
It rolled an 18 and a 1. That's why it's red.
And then it's registering the 18.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I'm just.
but it showed red because I rolled the one.
Yeah,
Right.
I got that. I understood that. I just found it odd that it would roll the initiative that way, but everything else it rolls, it puts the two numbers side by side.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's because you don't actually have to click advantage. It is something you put into the
Sheet.
cogwheel sheet,
Yeah.
and so it's behind the scenes.
okay. We'll apparently have to add this in. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that this encounter couldn't have been avoided. All right. It's still underwater, but it is close to the boat. Austin, what would you like to do?
Mm, I will climb down to here and I'll rage. That's it.
Okay. Russ? You-
Russ is still playing. I mean, he really hasn't picked up on the fact that there's something approaching us.
All right. So you would have been able to hear it because it was hollered from the crow's nest. So.
Yeah, it's also a matter of Russ just doesn't care.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's physical. He doesn't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mason?
Well, that's an awful big shadow. I'm going to just come back over here, hide behind that, and dodge action. And Russ,
Yes.
you ever see the Titanic? Do you know My Heart Will Go On? I
Yes.
think that song's going to be appropriate here shortly.
Okay, I will start playing that and singing. And just because.
I feel like this boat's not going to be too happy for these people.
It's a great
19.
song. You do a great job with it there, Russ.
Yeah.
Even though it's been a while since you've heard that song, you're able to pick it back up real nicely. And
Yeah.
all right, Reverend. You hear a call from the crow's nest that there's something in the shadowy water coming towards you.
All right, I'm gonna move to right here. It's the 30 feet. Can I see anything?
You see the shadow underneath the water.
Awesome. I'm going to set a ready action
All right.
to cast a spell.
What spell you casting?
So I picked up a new evocation called Sculptor of Flesh. So I am going to set a ready action to cast Polymorph on the creature.
Alrighty then.
And I'll end my turn. The ready action is as soon as it breaks water, I can see it.
All right. Well, we will say it breaks water. One of the tentacles come up to grab at the ship. That's all you see is a tentacle come from one side of the ship and the other side of the ship. Let's reach up to start feeling around to grab for something.
So spell save is DC. It doesn't matter as long as it's a part of it. I can polymorph it. Right?
Yeah.
Should be able to.
Okay. All right. Spell save is DC, and it is
17, unless it's wrong on your sheet.
no. It's 17's correct.
And it's what save?
That's what I'm looking for here. I believe it's
Wisdom.
yeah, wisdom.
Really?
Did it work? Because I'm turning him into a little frog.
Give me just a second to verify something, and yeah, it looks like it may have
Don't
worked.
don't. If you make them a frog that can survive in the ocean.
Make
Frog,
him a
not a
sheep.
toad.
Well, actually no. If he drowns in the ocean, that'll actually kill him. Because it's not doing hit point damage. It's just gonna kill him. Suffocate.
Got a point?
That's the way you get out of if a bad guy polymorphs you, and then he does something that will kill you, like power word kill. Doesn't matter how many hit points you have, you got killed because of the. It's an automatic kill thing.
All right. So what do you turn this thing into?
Oh my god, it worked. I'm gonna go with a goldfish onto the deck.
Well,
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. No. Okay, let's go with Yeah, you're right. Let's go with the sheep. We'll go with sheep.
Okay, which side of the deck are you putting it on?
The side that it's on, right here.
Okay.
all right. So your spell goes off, and how to do this? Yeah. As soon as your spell goes off, there's a sheep that's kind of looking at you in the air beside the side of the ship, and then it falls into the water. And I guess it can't do anything other than tread water at the moment. So, Bobus, I guess you get to go now.
Shall we keep sailing away then?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's really fuck it up.
If you shoot at it or hurt it and kill it, it turns right back into a kraken. So
I'm
don't waste the
confused.
spell. And yes, you're intelligent enough to know it.
I know.
He's
Um,
confusing it.
I can hold this for an hour.
An hour.
Yeah, but he's going to make him drown. Which is fine. I'm going to say, don't do damage to it.
No, I was just gonna.
But don't do enough damage to kill it.
Oh, no.
You made it a sheep.
Yeah.
That may have like 5 hit points.
I think they're one.
They have three. They have three. I just looked it up.
Split the difference.
All right. So it's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
This Kraken was not meant to survive or have an encounter with you guys, apparently.
Nope.
Damn thing's
Nope.
it's got a +7 to its wisdom save, and I just rolled an 11 total.
That's the first time I've ever cast that polymorph, and it actually worked.
Or someone didn't hit out of the polymorph in the next
Right.
round or something.
Yeah. That's when I need baneful polymorph.
That doesn't exist.
Okay, Captain, we can keep going.
Let's go faster.
All right, fine. Let's go ahead and move this sheep down here out of the way.
I go back up to the crow's nest, really pissed off that I didn't get to kill anything.
Yep. Or have calamari for dinner.
Yeah, that was. I almost was like, oh, he put it right beside me, and you made him go off the side of the ship. I was like, I'm gonna swing.
All right.
Did we level?
No.
I mean, technically, it's what, a CR, 20 something creature?
No. This one isn't.
Oh, of course it's not.
No, seriously, this one wasn't. I didn't go for the big guy. Let's see. No, hold on. Let's see if I did go for the big guy. Yeah, he would have made the saves then.
Yeah, legendary resistance, right?
Well,
So,
actually, that's without legendary resistance. He may have made the saves, but with the rolls, he would have made the saves.
so the ship's traveling at what? You said 60 feet around?
Something like that. Oh yeah,
60
you
feet
leave
around.
the sheep in the dust as it's sitting over there treading water and staring up at the sky.
Actually, would he be treading water?
Well,
Since it's incapacitated and has a speed of 0?
This reminds me of Hitchhiker's Guide. The whale, but not again.
What I'm saying is can we call fair escape, is what I'm saying.
You just want to fight it. Little Kraken, don't you? Is that what you're saying?
I'm going to get away. Like, let's go, fair escape, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
The
That's
Reverend's a
what
coward. My spell set is cowardice. Don't move. Go away. That's the whole...
Get away from me. All right. So yes, what do y'all plan to do for the rest of the day now?
Stop shooting shit in the water.
I'm going to keep an eye out from behind us if the Kraken's going to follow. Because I know after I'm going to hold it for an hour. And after the hour's up, I know that the spell is, over. How far away have we got? I'm assuming miles and miles.
You do realize that the spell ended sooner than an hour. Because you'll know when your spell ends, right?
You should know when your spell ends.
Because it probably died of drowning.
Oh.
Because it is a sheep, and sheep aren't known to be the smartest animals.
Well,
Or the most waterborne.
let me check on something.
How long can a sheep stay afloat?
And you cast what, Polly?
Polymorph. Yep. And it lasts for an hour.
I'm really tired of having to hold a button to prove that I am not a Modron.
Are you sure you're not a Modron? Or you can't? Are you marching in one straight line, counting everything?
Not today. Alright, let's see. Oh, and I'm really tired of this. The whole click on a button on D&D Beyond, it sends you to a commercial.
The target game statistics, including mental ability scores, are reduced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality, though.
It's just there.
It's just really pissed off now.
Alright, so we need to get some rest and do that with the big bad guy. Get him out to sea.
Get him to see.
Polymorph, and I'll hypnotize him and let him sink to the bottom.
That means it has an intelligence score of 2.
All right. So yeah, somewhere there is a dead kraken that drowned
Somehow.
Just
somehow,
floating.
just floating in the water. So being eaten upon by sharks. All right.
Let that be warning to all you sea creatures.
In the next 8 hours, I'll be deadly again.
We will drown fish. How? Don't ask how.
It apparently
Don't worry,
can be done.
Don't worry. If you can't polymorph it the first time, I'll try it.
But yeah, I'll just sit up at the front of the boat, keep an eye out on the horizon as we approach.
All right. Well, I guess you
I
only.
guess
You were expecting that to take a few rounds, weren't you?
I was expecting at least a round or two. Yeah. I was expecting at least get a hit off. You know, maybe. All right. That's fine. That's the way. That's the way the. That's the way the kraken drowns.
That's the way she goes, bud. That's the way she goes. It's the way of the road.
So after, let's see, you guys, how long did I say it was supposed to take for this?
I don't remember.
A couple of days.
Yeah, I
is
thought
what
it
you
was a
said.
couple days. This is just day one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Day
Now he's
2.
gonna
Let's
now
see.
he's gonna
12
find the
krakens.
ship and the kraken, and we're gonna find a kraken mimic ship.
day one, destroy the ship. And turn a kraken into a sheep and drown it.
What'd you do in your D&D game tonight, Josh? Well, we drowned a kraken by turning it into a sheep.
You don't need to add that extra part.
We defeated a kraken.
No. You had it right the first time. We drowned a kraken.
We drowned the kraken. Isn't it an ocean creature? Yes. Don't mess with us.
I mean, theoretically, we could have turned it into a goldfish and then just kept it out of air. Or kept it out of water.
Yeah.
Would have drowned anyway. Suffocated.
We turned it into a sheep. It landed in the water, and we slowly watched it fatigue itself to the point that it drowned.
It was such a cruel death, too.
A slow death, if you will.
And Austin was just looking and going, "Damn, that looks good. I want to eat it."
And the entire
love-
time, all you hear is the bleating sound of a sheep.
Help! Help!
I'm sorry, but I do not have that ability to talk with animals.
To the acoustics of My Heart Will Go On.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me play you the smallest violin.
So I thought the ship was done for, so it's just like, well, this is a good way for it to go out, too.
You probably
Nice meeting you guys.
probably should have picked a different song for that one.
Hey,
But it's
Russ.
just like,
Well,
oh.
I'll do Point of No Return now from Kansas.
Hey, Russ,
Yes.
what was that music that you was playing?
Oh no, just an old song from a really old singer.
No, the Titanic song.
Yeah,
I'm going. I never heard of
No,
it
I know.
before.
I'm just saying it was an old song from an old movie.
Which movie?
You know, something last century.
Which movie?
Titanic.
Oh,
When did-
Titanic. Yeah,
When did
Titanic.
come out?
That came out like 97.
Oh, then again, no, I would have known it.
Okay.
It was only like the biggest box office hit. Of
Like I said, I
the
would have known about
century.
it. I know. I'm just trying to remember. I'm in the 1980s to 2000 era. I got to remember what's in that era at that time.
97.
Yeah.
Yeah. December 19th, 97, to be more exact.
Yeah, and there was plenty of room on that door.
There was.
Yes.
And she swore she would never let go.
She
Yep.
lied.
Yeah, she let go.
Yeah, the
She
second
did.
he closed his eyes, she just, okay, bye.
Listen, I don't care what anybody says. All these movies like Forrest Gump, Titanic, they listen. Jenny was a bitch. Okay, she was. When he
Didn't
decided,
somebody actually say she's like the bad guy of that movie?
yes,
Yeah.
I
Without a doubt.
1000% agree with that. Well, when she's getting ready to die and stuff like that, and she knows that Forrest Gump's a millionaire now. Yeah, let's go ahead and like say we love him.
Mhm.
Well, don't think she even did that. She just kind of slept with him and then left.
Yeah, gold digging bitch.
Tell us how
Coming
you
from
feel.
the pimp.
I'm just saying.
All right, you guys have a restful evening, so you can get your long
Okay.
rest in.
Long rest in after we defeated the Kraken.
As far as your night is concerned, how does it go?
Well, I don't sleep, so I sit on the front of the boat.
I've been watching all day, so I go to sleep.
Um,
What are they serving for dinner? Good old bowl of brown. Here you go.
Some hard tack, ship
Since
rations.
Russ doesn't sleep and the skeletons don't sleep and Cenobites don't sleep, we'll keep watch.
All right, give me a perception, all of you.
Everyone's going to bed.
All of you who are staying up, and give me a perception.
I think you're going to be able to scare off anyone that shows up to try and rob us. It's literally a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
They're going to be attacking a ghost ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Russ's perception is, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I can
Russ-
actually even use some other things to just make the ship look ghostly.
And you kept watch the entire night, right, Bubus?
yep.
All right, so that's your first. That's the first couple hours. Give me a roll for the second set.
Starting to get bored, so my perception's not the greatest there.
All right, and the last set.
Oh, hold on. And last set.
All right, so we got a pretty good one in your first one. Yeah, your watch kind of started going downhill, where it looks like Russ stayed pretty even.
Yeah.
He wasn't carrying. At one point in time, he thought he heard something, but not enough to pique his interest.
Yeah.
But you do, Bobus. At some point in time, you, with your perception,
Mm-hmm.
you were able to pick up what sounded like wings flapping and a grunt. That's about it.
Wings flapping to north, south of us. Was
Over-
the grunt behind us?
Passed by you.
Hmm.
Somewhere overhead.
Okay. Hey, Russ. Apparently there's some big bird that just flew by.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, I heard some flapping, and apparently he's having a bad day because he was grunting. Unless he's on a long flight. By the way, what do we know about this island we're going to?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so the next morning. What do you-
Sorry.
Starting. Yeah,
Wrong button. I will use the seer amulet to see if I can spot what that creature was.
how does that work?
That's what I posted.
Iranians for
It allows clairvoyance.
Okay, so it allows you to use clairvoyance, and the spell clairvoyance actually lets you do what?
That I don't know.
Looking it up.
Pulling that up.
Isn't it like the hindsight 2020 spell?
You know, I'm putting the sensor where he last pointed.
You create an invisible sensor within range and location familiar to you,
1 mile.
or in an obvious
So
location.
the last direction he pointed, that's where I'm putting the sensor. Up in the air.
And you pass this when the day starts?
No, the second he said,
Okay.
you know, I heard something flapping. I just kind of want to know what it was.
Okay, do you choose seeing or hearing?
Seeing.
Okay. You cast it up that direction and you see nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah,
Well, it's dark.
I mean, yeah, it's dark, but you see the crow's nest and all, but nothing else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just tell them in the morning.
Okay.
I'm sure Austin, will be up in the crow's nest again.
Yeah. But this simulation's weird.
It is. It is very.
Oh, the simulation's weird. Yeah, it is. Where am I at? Here we
It
go.
was badly.
Have you heard any update on?
Thanks,
whether or
Robert.
not-
That was a joke.
Badly written. What? Joke's on you. I ain't wrote nothing. All right.
What did you say, Marcus?
Have you gotten any word about the antivirus we're supposed to put in to stop this hacker?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I know exactly
tell
what
me?
we yes.
Can you tell me the plan?
Well, we have to defeat it. We are in a VR simulation. So it's built as a game, so we have to kill it.
Oh. So we're like the antivirus program.
Exactly.
Sort of like that old movie with that one guy who was called Agent Smith or something.
Yeah, I guess I'm not familiar with that one, but
Be
yeah.
a little more like Tron with it.
But yeah, I mean, we're the ones having to defeat the virus.
Okay.
And I'm sure you can do it.
Yes.
I have full confidence in you.
Grant might feel it's AI, but IT is IT.
Yep.
Granted, my field's AI, but IT's IT. Yeah, they're the same.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
You tried plugging it in?
Well, see, I did. When I plugged
Yes, you
in, I got hit and hurt. So I unplugged from it so nothing can affect me. I haven't been hit since I unplugged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Have you tried hard coding anything into this?
I haven't been able to find a what's the word I'm looking for?
No.
A terminal. A terminal
Well,
to log into.
You may find it in his castle,
Okay.
since that's where their viral server is.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, while y'all go take care of him, I'll go search the castle, try to find the terminal, and
No,
shut the
I
whole
think
program.
you need to be there to help defeat him.
But if I shut down the terminal, I can remove the virus.
Yes, but it's going to be very well hidden.
But I have very good eyes.
Yes.
Speaking of eyes, the sun's come up, You guys are those are down under are awake.
I have a
Um,
question. I have a question. I don't know if this will work or not,
Go
but
ahead.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So, do you remember the painting?
Yes.
Can I look? Technically, I'm the owner of it. Can I look
Yes.
through the eyes of it, even this far away?
Did it have a range? I don't think it had a range on it, did it?
No.
They don't have a rating. They don't say a range.
I think you just have to concentrate on it. You can see through it for, what was it, a minute or so. You can do it like once a day or something like that. I don't remember. What's it say on the thing?
It says 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
All right.
But it
So
doesn't say a range or anything like that. I mean, I can't interact with it and do anything, but I can still look.
okay, yeah, you can.
That's what I'll do. I'll look.
All right.
Basically, I'm checking in on the hose.
Time of day is morning, so you get the the ones that are waking up early to get things started. Uh, you're a 24-hour establishment, so there's only a few people in there because of how early it is. The rest of them, you can see a couple of them making their way out, doing the whole walk of shame thing. So it
Right.
seems to be business as usual at this point in time.
Nothing. I'll let it last the whole minute and just kind of watch.
Yeah,
So,
for about a minute, it just seems to be business as usual at this point.
okay. I'll check on it later tonight too.
All right, Austin, what are you doing?
Waking up, eating, watching until we get where we're going.
Russ will tell Austin, Bobus heard something in the middle of the night, a giant bird, maybe.
Chicken.
Yes, a chicken.
Ooh, we have to fry it if we kill it.
I'm sure Mason can help you on that.
Yeah, he's got some oil in some of those wires of his. Then we can just fry it up. That sounds good. But so Austin's looking for birdies.
Yep, and you notice the guy that's up there with you during the day seems a little quiet and like staring off deep in thought.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just confused.
Confused about what?
Well, Jossip's usually here when I come up here and take over his shift. He wasn't here when I got here this morning.
Well, I didn't see anybody come up here.
He's usually does the night shift.
Well, I was up here.
Last night?
Yeah.
Then you would have
Where
been
do you
up
think I was
there.
going to
No.
sleep? Unless there's a
I thought
fight,
you
I haven't
slept
come down.
downstairs.
Nope.
My understanding, you were sleeping in the inside your cabin, so that's why I didn't elaborate
Okay.
on things.
Never mind then.
Other bird's nest.
Sure.
He slept very soundly.
I mean, I still say I was asleep.
That's why when he did the clairvoyance, I didn't say he saw you laying there asleep.
Oh,
Gotcha.
that's okay.
Okay. No problem.
But yeah,
Well, yeah. Let's see. The ghost said that there was a bird last night, so maybe he got picked up and is playing with the bird.
he got picked up by something flying out here. I don't think he's playing with it. All right.
Playing with birds is always fun.
I'll be back. I need to go talk to the captain.
Sure.
So he starts climbing down.
Be careful.
Give me a perception.
Who, me?
Yep.
Oh, good. A 12?
Should be easy enough. You do see that the ship has followers. It's got 3 fins in the water that are kind of swimming around the ship.
Hey, we got sharks in the water!
I'll turn back and look.
Yep, you see some rather large sharks swimming around in the water around the ship. I'd say huge in size.
Hey, are sharks tasty?
I mean, shark fin soup.
Ooh. Ask Cookie if he can make shark fin soup. Because every, every person who cooks on the ship is named Cookie.
I was going to try and make breakfast this morning, and I was going to try and use some provisions I brought to try and make Austin's Dragon Stew.
Yeah, let's do that instead. Leave the sharks alone.
I was going to open my recipe book and make
I,
that.
I, I keep I keep a lookout in case they actually like attack the ship or something. But if they just
Here's the
swim
thing.
along, I'll leave them alone.
Here's the thing. How do they look big enough to actually damage the ship?
They're huge. If
So,
they
yes.
wanted to slam into the side of the ship, they might cause damage to it. But right now, they seem to be just like swimming near it, following it. Kind of like, give me an insight check.
Okay. Well,
I mean, it looks like something you've seen before, but it's not. I mean, it's like right there. You can almost envision it, and back in the old neighborhood stuff, something along those lines. But it's not coming clear to you. It's just like right there on the tip of your mind, I guess, mind's eye. So no, they just seem to be following the ship.
okay. I will.
Hey, Russ.
Keep an eye on them.
Yes, Austin.
Then one of you undead off the side of the ship. The shark eat it.
Did a seagull fly in your
Uh,
throat up there, Austin?
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
alright?
you want one of the skeletons to go into the water?
Yeah. Let's see what the sharks do.
No.
Aww.
Don't we have some extra meat?
No.
But I thought we got a lot of
No.
meat from. Are you sure we didn't
No.
get all?
Here, I'm going to cook breakfast, see how well that turns out. I'm going to. Will the ship's cook help me? So, he doesn't need to.
Nah, I got this.
Shit. Natural 20.
It's that.
And you're making your what?
This is Austin's Dragon Stew.
Alright, well currently it gives the same benefit, unfortunately, as a feast.
So,
Your cooking is so good, you don't need the magic of a feast to do so. You just make the right food.
So that means we're immune to the
Fear.
dragon's fright?
Yep.
Yep.
Darn.
So we get the same benefit as Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me check that spell for you.
Spirit of all diseases, poisons, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Thank you so much for that one.
yeah.
Hit point maximum goes up by 2d10 and gains the same number of hit points, and the benefits last for 24 hours.
Alright, so here is your hit point max.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. And then the bonus to it normally would be +1 to your strength as well.
Yeah. I wish it was +2. You'd do something.
It helps me.
Yeah, I know it helps you. Nothing to do with things for me.
Alright, so what y'all doing? Yeah,
Continue
other than
watch-
enjoying that very, very hearty breakfast that you were just fed.
Up to 12 people.
Yep.
All of us, do the Cenobites eat?
They can. You could invite the captain too.
I would say, have the Cenobite, because they're going to be useful. And then Captain wants in, Captain gets in.
Right.
I mean, we're going to be needing it more than them. And then, yeah, once we get us, the Cenobites, whoever else.
I'm watching the sharks.
Okay. They just seem to be pacing with the ship.
Okay.
And what are y'all doing for the rest of the day? Seems to be a slow day to begin with.
I go down the side of the ship and pet the sharks. I get tired of it because they're still there.
You go
What?
down and pet the sharks.
Yep.
Alrighty then.
Did we ever figure out what happened to the guy that was supposed to be on the night watch? He said he was going to talk to the captain.
He never came back.
Did he get taken by the flying bird?
I didn't
Yes,
see
yeah.
it. I mean, I think he's still talking to the captain. I guess
Well, food started coming out about the same time, so
Okay.
Oh, okay.
he's probably eating with you guys.
I will wait till he comes back. Then I'll go play with the sharks.
So, Cap, I hear you lost somebody last night?
Oh, that's what Robert said.
Okay. Robert.
Yeah, Robert, the other crow's nest, whatever. The man from the day
Dread
shift
pirate?
crow's nest. No, he's not a dread pirate. His name is Robin Biskin. He handles the day shift because he's got better eyesight in the day. Jospin has better eyesight at night, so he handled the night shift.
By the way, is it weird that sharks are following us?
They usually don't follow unless there's food being dropped off the deck.
I'll go look to the side where the sharks are and see if I see any remains or anything like that.
No, at this point in time, you don't see any remains of anything.
Okay.
How big are the sharks you're talking about?
I don't know. Hey, Austin, how big are those sharks that you're petting?
I haven't made it down there to pet him yet.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for the guy to come back.
All right. Well, after they've eaten their meal, he'll come up and take your place.
Hey,
So that you can
I'm
go
gonna
down.
go pet the sharks.
Not a good idea, lad.
Why?
Do you want to?
Because they'll try to eat you.
Okay, then I have a reason to eat them back. Though that meal was kind of filling.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm not.
He's made worse decisions in his life.
Yeah.
So he goes back to his eyeglass out and keeps watch and just shakes his head as you start to climb down the netting.
Yep. I go down and I climb on the side of the ship.
Yep.
And Red was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
I'm gonna go play with the sharks. Y'all wanna go play with the sharks?
No, I'm small. They're big.
Yeah, those are big sharks.
Okay.
I just picture it's like the Reverend's like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, as you jump, you're like, "Heading with sharks." And I'm like, "What?"
No. You see me walk and go down the side of the ship.
Okay.
I don't jump.
All right. Give me initiative. Hold on. Not yet.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't gonna try to bite him.
No, you're just gonna go pet them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not puppies.
How do you know?
I rolled awful.
You know that one? It still only showed up as a 1. You need to get that advantage to initiative thing.
Yeah. I rolled a 1.
Maybe get was it swashbuckler? Get that extra Was it charisma?
Yeah, I think so.
Gets charisma bonus or fighter. There's one that gets me bonus in there from something else.
Or an item of warding.
I can respond right next to a teleporter.
They're sharks. I don't mind going last. Or maybe.
All right. Okey-doke. So the Reverend, you have a conversation with Austin. He says, "I am heading down to pet the sharks." Is there anything you want to do prior to him getting to the shark?
All right. So the Reverend doesn't believe he's actually going to do it. So I'm going to set a ready action to cast a spell.
All right. What are you casting?
Antagonist.
What does that do?
Antagonize. What's this?
What does that do?
I think I've heard of that one before. What's it do?
They do a wisdom saving throw. If they fail it, they take 44 psychic damage, and they immediately have to use their reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of my choice that I can see. If the target can't make the attack, for example, because blah 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 blah. Basically, I'll make an enemy attack another enemy.
Well, do they have to be close enough number? Because it doesn't say that you're allowed to make the move.
Oh, that's right.
Depends
Yeah,
on
so-
if they have range.
If they're
Reach.
normal shocks, they don't.
I mean, if they have reach, these are really big sharks.
That's true. They could have reach.
Here's the thing: before I cast this, I'll ask Dan, will he be able to reach the other shark from where it's at?
Yeah, so many arrows on his head.
I mean, it's just got a mouth, so.
Yeah, there's no range attack on these guys.
No
There's-
range
They don't have
attack.
they don't have lasers on their heads.
They don't have freaking lasers on top of their heads.
Not yet.
Then the reaction is going to be to cast good old Eldritch Blast.
All right, Austin. Did you give me
There it is.
I go down and try to pit the.
and you don't have
Again.
to and you don't have to roll a climb because you have a climb speed, huh?
That is correct. Oh, by the way, I have a swim speed too, and a fly speed.
So if you're wondering about why Dan mentioned the concept of us being chaos,
This would be it.
this would be it.
Yeah. All right. So you pet the shark.
Okay.
One of them is close enough, I guess. You stick your hand in the water and you feel its leathery, soft skin, I suppose.
Okay. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, Russ, what are you doing as you notice Austin climb down the side of the ship and decide to pet a shark?
It's Austin. I will prepare a healing spell if needed, but
All right. How about you, Bobus?
Hold on a second. Can I do my spells through him or no? Mhm. Okay. Yeah, why not? Sebastian's not really doing much. I will send Sebastian in, and he will deliver Electrify to this shark.
All right. So you like pick up your homunculi and throw it in the water at it.
Yeah.
He can fly.
Does Sebastian fly?
No, he's a butler.
Oh.
But he is going to reach.
Sebastian, I choose you. I'll make another.
Exactly.
All right.
Where's my electrify?
As
Electrify.
he flies away, Father, why?
Bro, Daddy.
Father, help!
I assume 28 hits.
You assume correctly?
Takes 12 lightning damage and needs to make a strength saving throw.
Hold on.
Imagine they're good at
And that should be 17. Why is that showing up 16?
And what save throw?
Strength. DC 17.
All right, that would be a natural 20 for a 26.
Okay. Well, then he'll hold on to its fin.
See, he's petting them too.
Hmm. What the hell?
Huh. It is a tiny creature. No, whales only have blowholes. Ooh, it does have gills. Would the homunculus be able to swim in between its gills? Is it that big?
Does it have a swim speed?
I mean, you give it a minute; it'll be between its gills.
It does have a 30-foot fly speed.
See,
Yeah.
he told you it flew.
Yeah, 20 feet and 20-foot movement speed, 30-foot fly speed, apparently. According
Awesome.
to the tiny construct thing.
Odd or even?
Even.
Oh, okay. You guys called it that way. Even it is.
Okay.
This one is going to swim up to this one and snap at the thing on its back.
Okay.
So that'll be a dirty 20.
Yeah, that would hit him.
Alright. Your homunculi can currently suffer 24 points of bite damage.
Okay. He's punching on a piece of metal.
Yeah. But that metal moved and it seemed alive, so. Mason?
I don't think it survived. I think it's. Are we hunting sharks or what are we doing?
Oh my god, they killed Sebastian.
You bastards.
I'm going to jump off and into the water on top of this one, basically. Because why not? And, what could go wrong besides everything? Unarmed master. Fiery fist. So, make sure I have that.
You attacking the one that ate Sebastian or the other one that Sebastian was riding on?
This guy.
One Sebastian's right down.
Okay.
So, I'm making sure that that bonus is correct. That bonus is correct. So, going to do once, twice, 12 hit.
12 misses.
By how much do I feel?
Pretty close.
All right, then I'm going to spend a key point to make that a 14.
Okay, 14 hits.
Okay, so I'm going to get my calculator up.
54 points.
I'm going to spend another key point to do two more attacks.
There's an anchor right here.
24 to hit.
Yep.
still up.
What's your grand total?
Lots.
We got
So
50, 60, 71, plus, what is it, 9 is 84 total?
so far.
It's still there.
Okay. Then again, for 84, that's 104, 106, 107.
Alright, minus 107.
And none of those were critical hits, sadly. Tipsy Sway. I have climb speed basically because I can run up vertical surfaces. I'm gonna climb with my Tipsy Sway. I disengage basically, back up onto the ship.
Alright.
Jesus.
So the other shark now is going to attack the one that just got damaged.
That's
Love the water.
That's the most kung fu thing I've ever seen ever. There's some
Just
Jackie
punch in
Chan
the
level stuff
gills.
there.
Alright, so the one that's being pet on is going to attempt to miss you, I'm sure. Yep, missed you.
Once it attacks, does my ready action trigger?
Sure, because it does come above the water and snap at him.
Sweet. I will blast it.
Miss with the 12, hit with the 20.
Awesome. 14, I will do my normal shtick, my Genie's Wrath. So he'll take 4 more bludgeoning damage on top of that. I will then pull it out of the water 10 feet. Actually, how far from the top of the deck down is it?
I think we said it was about 15 feet to the water.
Yeah.
All right. So Hadar's grasp, Bloom pulling it toward me 10 feet. Then Crusher is going to activate, move it another 5 feet. So that's a total of 15 feet.
You need another 5 feet to move it onto the deck.
Hold on. Is there anything I can do?
Telekinesis.
Oh, yes, I can do that. I have telekinetic.
But I believe that takes a bonus action, doesn't it?
It does, and this is a ready action. Damn it. But no, I won't work either. Hold on, let me look through all these things I got. I've got so many movement powers, so away. We're not doing that. We're doing it toward me. Oh, I forgot to do my feet also. So 9 and a 6 for my feet. I completely forgot to do that.
Now, would do it again work for a ready action, Dan?
No.
Okay.
All right, so I pull it up to level with the ship.
Yeah, right there, level with the ship, the deck.
Right.
And he missed me, right, Dan?
Yes, he missed you.
Okay.
Okay. That's my.
I critted.
Of course he did.
Right off the bat.
As it comes down, I just picture as it comes down. Swat.
Oh, God almighty.
It's coming down, he does a super punch and knocks it onto the boat.
Plus 24.
He wanted shark steaks.
It doesn't take off. The gear I'm already wearing. We're good.
Okay, so 28 plus 24 is it's 52 plus 4, 15. 6, 57, 58, and plus 5, 58, 63.
Jesus.
Okie doke.
Hey. That was from the reaction. Yeah.
I think that's it for them, Reverend.
Oh, so it splashes back down in the water?
Yeah.
All right, I'm blasting him again.
All right. Hits. Hits.
There you go.
Can I do Grasp of Hadar twice per each one?
Yes.
Awesome. So that's what I'm doing.
So it's up next to you.
Actually, it moves at 20 feet. And then I will do Crusher. I will do my Genie's Wrath. It'll do 4 more bludgeoning damage on top of the 20. So that's 24 damage altogether. I will then... Crusher will activate, and I will move it 5 feet over, and it will land on the deck.
What, you wanted the undead to get into it?
I can't move my character. You're sitting on top of me.
Well, you said move 5 feet.
Okay, all right. There, I'll move, and then I'm gonna move to right there.
To right where?
Right, I'm right here now.
Okay, let me go ahead and make my attack.
Oh, go for it. I'm assuming at disadvantage because now it's a flopping fish.
Oh, no, it just gets its movement. It doesn't do anything about its advantage or disadvantage. It still can attack, it just can't move. That's a 28 to hit.
A 20 to hit?
28.
28? Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
He's got to do some damage to somebody.
It's 22 points of piercing damage as it bites into you as you move away from dropping it on the deck in front of you. Doesn't seem
It
happy.
wasn't a crit.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a crit. You
Yeah.
said 22?
22 points.
Okay, I'm still good. I'm good.
Alright, and that's it for you?
That's it for me when I move away.
Alright, Austin, that shark you wanted to pet is now up on the deck above you somewhere.
This
Okay.
is the one I attacked.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. The one that Mason just hurt. I'm gonna attack.
You're a cat, though. Why do you like water?
He's on
By
it.
the way, you see me walking on the water.
That's what I was doing too.
Jesus.
I got a ring of water walking because we came on this damn trip.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I'm gonna rage, and then I'll take my 3 attacks.
You poor
First
sharks.
one. Let me know. So 27 points of damage. Second one.
Stop.
Okay.
107, 110, 134
Okay.
points of
Then
damage on that one alone.
Yeah. Then I'll attack the one that killed killed our companion.
Could you get my parts back so I can remake them?
Austin doesn't really understand what you're talking about right now. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
34 points of damage. And the last attack.
Great.
15 to hit.
We know 14.
15 actually does hit.
29 points of damage. God dang, that was the worst roll out. Oh, when you roll a 1 and you have a -5.
Alrighty then. Russ?
Well, Kitty, Reverend.
You hear something loud slap on the deck above you?
Reverend, why are you shark fishing?
I wasn't. The kitty was.
And I'm going to float over here and heal him while the skeletons and Cenobites go to town on this thing.
Yeah,
murder the piss out of the shark.
like half his body's got this jagged, curved line in it where the shark bit into his abdomen.
Okay.
Ow.
I'll leave the rest of the amount of it for right now. Let's see. Actually, the Cenobites don't even have to get that close. They stay back. And I'll let these guys come up.
What does it matter? I mean, this fucking small army just surrounded a fish out of water.
Exactly. That's the whole.
That also was my goal also.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I'm just going to use the basic chains. 20 will hit for 8 slashing, and he is now grappled.
Ooh, he can't move. Gotcha.
And
no flopping for you.
Since he's grappling, if I remember correctly, the second chain attack would be an advantage, wouldn't it?
Yep.
He can't move.
Yep. So 15 for 12 points of damage.
Okay, so it's going to be 20 total.
Okay.
Just stop there, and we'll just say.
Okay. The army chops him up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many more do you got? Do you have to roll?
Oh, I have a fair number.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He only has 1 point after the first 2 hits, so I figured if any of them do hit, it doesn't matter. So
Gotcha.
yeah, the skeletons are currently chopping this shark up into tiny, tiny bits.
Yeah. If the Cenobites hoisted him up, so that everyone could have a chance to hit him.
And
I came over to heal you.
So yeah, so shark pinata.
So 14 points of damage.
Sweet.
Ooh, what came out? Handy?
License plate. All right, so that for you.
That is it for me.
All right, Bubus.
Alright. My cannon will come out. I will shoot the bastard. Spit out Sebastian, you bastard.
Okay, you hit it.
And
That hits it
hit
too.
and hit. So 12 and then 12. 24 points of electrical damage.
All right.
Give me back Sebastian!
Crunch, crunch, crunch. And try to bite this new furball thing that just seems to be walking on water like it's nothing. And it's not going to hit because that was a natural 1.
Okay, I'll use my reaction to attack it.
As you do. A crit.
Okay. Let's see.
Don't even do the math.
Okay.
I mean, you already have 26 plus what? 5?
26, and then the plus 17 is from the brutal critical. So that's before I add the actual into that.
Yeah. Had 39 points.
Okay. Yeah, he did.
Yep, sharks are dead.
Austin, you want to throw those up on deck here and we can chop them up and feed it to the crew?
Sure. So I'll try to carry a shark up, or I'll tie a rope to both of the tails and let everybody help.
I'll get the Cenobites to help. They'll just create some chains and pull them up.
Okay. Hey, Captain! Shark stew! And then I go climb back up on the crow's nest before somebody actually make me try to do some work.
I'm gonna loot the shark that ate Sebastian and start gathering all the parts back.
Yeah. bunch of little tiny parts, all bent up and crushed.
Can I
Yeah.
skin these sharks?
Give me
I'll
a
assist you.
survival.
I have skinning as a skill. That's one of my.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So you're assisting me, so I get it with advantage.
Why don't you
Each-
throw a flash of
Five.
genius on that?
So 19.
18.
Actually, I'll give you guidance
18.
too.
That gives what, a D4?
Yep.
Yep.
19 total.
19 total.
Yeah, you're able to skin them just fine. You have
I need to do
you-
one for each one, or
Sure, let's do one for each one.
And I'll give you guidance again.
And I can use my gathering to gather the meat off them.
Alright. First
My
one's a bit
hunting or
iffy,
Alright.
but
So the first one is a 25, and the second one is a 23.
yeah. So the first one you did, you figured out the best way to do it, to where you aced it the next 2 times.
That's 3 points per one, right?
Yes.
Because they're just normal successes.
And
Correct.
would you rather have hunting or gathering for the gathering of the meat off the bones?
We'll go with gathering.
Uh,
I'll help you.
all right. Once, twice, 3 times.
We'll do flash of genius on the second one.
So 19. 26, 19, 26.
Yeah. No problems. You're able to salvage all the meat that you need off of each one. It's 8 minutes to 9. Since you guys had an encounter that you really didn't really need to have, we can go ahead and we'll take our break. Don't forget to use that code word that you heard earlier today at Good Morning Zayathe, and for your chance of winning the Gloomport. All right.
Yes.
So we were going to take a break. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. We're back, and I understand that our cameras are a little messed up. We lost one of our players for a little bit, not feeling well. Hopefully they'll be feeling better. So give me a moment to adjust these cameras, and we will jump right back into our game. I just have to find where the cameras are. All right. There we go. And now to actually swap them. There we go. All right. So, after having a nice long feast of shark, apparently, well, you haven't cooked any shark, you just gathered it. You find a foot in the belly of one of the sharks that still has a soft leather shoe on it.
Hey, I found your missing guy.
He was in the... What? He got eaten.
Goes for a swim at night?
No, he's not that stupid.
Well, there was the sound of wings. So
Something may have yanked him off the roost and dropped him in the ocean? Is that what you're trying to say?
possibly. Do you happen to have harpies or anything else in this water? Or...
I've never been in this water before. We don't tend to take ships this way because of issues. So,
Oh, yes.
I have no idea what might be out here in these waters.
I did hear a splash. I just heard the wing, so
I mean, the only things that. The way it was described, some birds, like, pick things up and kill them. Unless it was a weird dragon thing. But if it sounded like a bird, that sounds more like a supposed 747 size bird that we didn't run into, possibly.
Well, I mean, there was the reports of a rock.
yeah. Well, I just heard heavy wing flap. I assume bird, because we're out in the middle of the ocean. But I don't think seagulls get that big.
Dire
Do
seal.
albatross?
I mean, yeah, we have run into some dinosaurs.
True.
Only reason I thought maybe a rock was because, all those things came up and around when that bastard showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could
Well,
been anything. I started not really dosing, but off of my own little world.
looking at the captain, I take it you would like to bury him? Or, well, I'm sure you have some custom.
We usually bury them at sea.
Well,
So he
Did he
looks
dig
at
up the water?
He looks at the foot and goes, "Farewell, lad." Throws it overboard.
I see you're the sentimental type.
Such a touching ceremony.
Yeah.
He died the way he lived, in the water.
Yeah.
Is there anything alchemy-wise I can gather, or did he gather everything from the creatures?
He pretty much gathered everything from them.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's just like, cartilage and teeth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He may have even taken the eyeballs.
Whatever you want, there you go.
I'll take the pieces of Sebastian that are left and go rummage through my spare parts.
Yeah, he's mangled.
Yeah.
In like
Yeah,
all sorts of different pieces.
I'll sit at the front and try to make another.
Yeah, you're sitting there, all concerned about Sebastian and how that shark had eaten him and destroyed him, and you kind of like, get that little feel going there, and one of the sailors look at you and goes, "Didn't you throw him in there?"
Well, yeah, but I didn't expect him to eat it.
The shark.
But you threw him in the water.
Sharks basically attack anything that moves in water.
I-
Yeah.
Did they go extinct by the time that you died?
Close. You really only got to see him in, aquariums and stuff like that. There was overfishing of the sharks. And then there were some great whites that were mysteriously getting chomped in half by something. But governments kind of kept that hush hush.
So
As
not,
the governments want to do.
so not only
Yes.
is he an AI engineer, he's also a conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
So was Jaws real? Or was it something else?
Oh no, didn't they just wasn't there a news article just recently about they finding a dead shark that was nearly bit in half?
I think
A
I've
great
seen
white.
something
Yeah.
like that. Hey, it's the megalodons that are coming to the surface. That you know, since Jason
Well,
Statham and his friends woke him up.
Yeah. Well, the ice caps are melting and all that, so
Along with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Watch that second one. It's so bad.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part on the second one. The little dinosaur type creatures on the island. It never
Yeah.
showed you how they got there or why they were there.
I don't know. I guess they were trying to you know what would be really cool? We added dinosaurs with them too.
Wait. Are you saying they're kind of like Ewok type things? Yeah.
Well, have you seen the Meg?
The
Yeah.
first one's good. I like the first
All right,
one.
the first one. The whole point of it is there's a lair in the abyss, like underwater. Was it not Mariana Trench? It's something
Mariana
else.
Trench.
Is
Yeah.
it? But
Yeah.
it's like a lair that is different temperature to where whatever's underneath it doesn't come above it.
Ah, okay.
It's like a temperature based layer. Well, somebody does something stupid and ruptures that layer, and of course, a couple megalodons come up through it because they've been down there surviving. Okay, that's how that's explained. But in the second one, there's a resort island that all of a sudden has these little crawl around dog sized dinosaur type creatures. Like these weird lizard type things. And there's
It's
no
dumb.
explanation of how that happened.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's no. They came up through the permacoil or whatever it's called as well as the sharks. No, I mean there is no explanation. They're just they're on the island and they're attacking people.
Because it's cool, yo.
People like raptors.
And they weren't even the raptors. They were like giant kimono lizards.
Yeah, it's not worth watching. Watch the first one, be like, yeah, it's not bad.
I was in a hotel room working in Savannah. I was like, I ain't got nothing to do. Click, click, click. Oh, it's Jason Statham. Let's see what this is about. Huh. Sharks. Okay, this has got to be the Meg too. And it was. It's like, gee, where'd that come from? Anyway, that's a side point. You guys, I guess you're on day 3 now.
do we see islands up ahead or storms? Or...
Well, I mean, Austin in the crow's nest has decided to take a nap.
Well, I'll
He's
take a look.
he's having a bit of a food coma issue.
Well, I will.
I'll
Take a
help
gander.
out. I'll take it
Mhm.
as well. Not at advantage. Now that
Bam.
he's gone,
You get all the crits.
All right. So, yes, after about half a day's travel, you do see something in the distance.
Okay.
Good.
There you go.
That's not ominous at all, is it?
Yeah. Hey, that
See-
looks familiar.
I see
There's
see
a
a
reason I asked for it.
thunderstorm.
I appreciate you doing it for me.
Yeah, I see a thunderstorm up ahead with some lightning wyverns.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, do we really need to save the world?
I mean, I enjoyed the brothel just as much as you did.
I'm just saying. I mean,
But don't you want to continue enjoying?
I would love to, but
Maybe we could talk to him.
maybe.
Look,
Got any of that food left over from the other day?
He can have a free ride. You know.
No, there's no more of that stew left. He's going to make a fresh batch if you're wanting that. But that is what you see in the distance.
What's in the bottom right there that looks? Is that just a funky rock, or is it looks almost like a person or a wraith? Bottom right there, or is that just how it ended up being?
I'm assuming that's how it ended up being. Cause,
Okay, just to make sure there's not like a wraith or a person that's supposed to.
Because if that's a person, in comparison to everything else, that's a really big person.
Maybe we were closer to that rock than anything else, but
but you do see lots of rough waters, a reef of sorts, with these rocks and stuff.
That's probably a marker for the reefs.
No, there's no markers. Just saying, there's no markers.
Okay.
And there's three, looks like 3 dragons flying around this apparently castle on the top of this island. It's sheer cliff walls. There's a mist cloud around it, and very, like you said, you can see the picture, a very active lightning storm.
you haven't. I know you with your alchemical components. You haven't made meth, have you?
Made a what?
So, meth, cocaine, anything to give us some extra gumption.
Speaking of, I have made powdered haste, which is basically just cocaine.
it's just like scratch the neck. It's like something to just get us through all this.
It's the very first
This
thing
is a
that I
bad
ever
idea.
made. First thing I think it was like in the first episode. It's powder. It's haste, but it's like in powdered form, but you got to snort.
Just like sitting here looking at this, it's like this is a bad idea.
Hey, try this. It's like a little take a bump.
It's like, I don't think we're close enough for this, but I'll take it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I remember the stories of World War II, what they used to give those fighter pilots.
So, due to the situation, and granted, it's only 9:30, we are going to stop right here with this little bit of a cliffhanger. You guys see the island. The captain is a little iffy about going any closer. He's worried about his ship and his crew.
Well, a smaller boat.
I think there's going to be a mutiny.
There might be a dinghy that you guys could probably take.
Because he got a dinghy.
But we'll answer those questions next time. So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, a little short day today, but one of our players isn't feeling well, and of course we're to a point in the story where it's a good idea to have everybody present, because who else is going to start chaos other than the Rage Kitty? We already noticed that today once, so we don't want to continue any further without our Rage Kitty. So we will be back next week, whether it be this one or the Chaos of Madness, depending upon how people feel at the time. I think that's it. As you've already been informed, we do not have to organize Wednesdays anymore for a little while, so you ain't got to worry about that. So unfortunately, even if you do have need your fix for your tabletop RPG needs, I'm sorry, you will have to wait till Saturday for whatever game we end up playing. And of course, we're back next Sunday for Broken Legacy, right?
Right, yes, sir.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.